Oh, that sucked. That wasn't even good. Oh no. Hi friends, I'm in a hotel. London was too much and I left for a luxurious spa weekend. I wish. I am in Birmingham, which is so random. Yeah, I'm in a hotel. I'm basically going back to school. Feels like it anyways. Tomorrow I've got an all-day exam in Birmingham for Pilates. So I've had to come. I'm on my own. I'm a little bit scared actually. I don't like it. I wonder at what age I'm going to stop being a big fat pussy. It is 7:10. I've just got here and I'm ready to go to bed, to be honest, but I've got so much I need to do. And we're going to have a lovely little hotel night. So I really need to revise for my exam tomorrow because I still haven't. And I'm leaving it awfully thin. Thin? Fine. What's the saying? I'm cutting it. Oh my god, duh. But I've also, like, I've treated myself to a face mask and stuff, so I thought, I'm never in a hotel. I'm in the Hilton Inn. It's literally the cheapest hotel I could find. And then I got to the guy, and like, the guy downstairs, and I was like, oh, I come here to check in. And he's like, oh, yeah. And he was like, so you got, like, the basic single bedroom? Or whatever it was. I was like, yeah. He's like, well, I've just upgraded you to a king. I was like, ah! But I do need to order some food. I thought I might be able to get room service because I'm not that hungry. I've been at work all day and I had to run and get the train after work. And then the train was delayed, like while I was on it. So I was like, oh, I'm only going to be on the train for like an hour and 15 minutes. It's fine, I can definitely... Oh, you can get room service? Yes! I really didn't want to wait for Uber or like go outside. The guy in the taxi, he was really lovely, bless him. He was like, oh, you can go here for food, here for food. I really recommend that. And I was like, oh, thank you. But also what you didn't realise is obviously it's a Saturday night and I've got social anxiety, so I'm not gonna go out. Oh yeah, so I thought like an hour and 15 without food's fine, it's not too bad. And then my train was delayed while I was on it for like 45 minutes. I ended up being up for 2 hours and now I'm stopped, now I'm stuck in traffic. I was in a taxi queue for half an hour, my internet wouldn't work when I was in the station. And then, oh my god guys, I don't get angry. I'm not an angry person, okay? I'm actually a very laid back, chilled human on the outside. Oh my god, right, I'm actually fuming. You know what, I'm gonna sit down for this story while I sort this out. 2 grown-ups, okay? I know I'm also a grown-up, but these were like, they've been grown up for a while. I was in the queue and then they came like a little bit after me, maybe like a couple minutes. But the man came and stood next to me and I could see him trying to like edge in front of us and I thought, he's not gonna push in front of a young little girl in this freezing cold weather, is he? This girl tried to push in and jump in a taxi down the queue. And the woman who was with the man barged off, started shouting at this girl and was like, don't push in, it's a queue, it's a queue. And then they pushed in front of me. And everyone in the queue had my back. They were like, she was here first. And they were like, no, she wasn't. But I was. And obviously I didn't say anything. Well, there's some fun things. I don't want anything too expensive, obviously. God, there is expensive things though. Oh, sticky toy pudding. I'm on my period as well, guys, and the bed is so white. Like, the bed is so white, and I'm just like, oh no. I think that's why I got so angry when those people pushed in front of me, because I'm on my period. I honestly do believe I'm a different person when I'm on my period. I get so much more emotional. It's so weird. It's not weird, it's being a girl. And I think I'm gonna get some crispy chicken strips and a mini Caesar salad on the side. Oh my god, this is so much fun. I'm having such a good time already. Okay, I have to phone to... Oh. It's just gonna be... Ah. Hi, can I make a room service order, please? Yes, it is. Can I please get some crispy chicken strips? And then can I get a mini Caesar salad for the side? Could I get a Pepsi Max, please? Yeah, please. Okay, thank you so much. Bye. God, chicken strips, a little mini Caesar salad and a Pepsi Max. Are you joking? That sounds absolutely delicious. Okay, I think what I need to do is have a shower, put on my pyjamas, and I need to do some revision and wait for the food to come. I didn't even give you a hotel tour. What kind of YouTuber am I? Okay, so this is the bathroom. She's cute. I don't hate her. You know, she does the job. I mean, it's kind of giving Greek. Greece. Oh, look at that little shark fin I've got going on. Oh, cute. Okay, and then you go through, and all my stuff's obviously already out. And then this is it. But look how gorgeous and big that bed is. I've never stayed in a bed that big in my life, I don't think. And then I've got this little TV, a little desk, so in the morning I can get ready here. Little window, but I'm going to shut this because I don't want any peeping toms. Bed, and then cupboard, and then a little coffee and tea station, which is going to be great for in the morning. Please Please ignore the hair. I really wanted to try and get someone to come and stay with me while I was here, just because a hotel on your own is so boring. Do you know what I mean? Like, I would have so much fun if I was having fun with someone right now. But then I thought, no one's gonna come to Birmingham for 2 hours on a night and then sit in the room while you do an exam 9 to 5 the next day. Like, that's so silly. So I didn't ask anyone. I wish I had. In hindsight. Hindsight's a wonderful thing. Shower was fine. And I'm buzzing because they've got I didn't bring moisturiser, and they've got body lotion. So I'm gonna whack some of that on. Another freebie. I always feel like when I come to hotels, I'm so Ross in Chandler, if anyone watches Friends, when they steal all of the stuff that is on me. I love moisturiser, but I hate putting it on. It just takes ages. Like, the more I rub it, the more it goes bad. PJ time. I'm nice and clean. Okay, it's 7:30. Food still isn't here. I've got some editing to do, so I'm going to spend the next hour. Oh god, I've got no time. It's at 7:38. I want to spend until 8:30 editing. I'm then going to spend 8:30 till 9:30 revising, and then we're going to have a little cute girly night. That's the plan. Focus for 2 hours, get my work done, and then we can have a cute little time. But because I'm going back to school, I do really need to take this seriously, because if I don't pass this exam, the next resit is not until the end of February, and I need to be passed for January for something exciting that might be happening. I've got room service. Let's quickly lock this door. Oh my god. Guys, I'm so hungry. Kind of regret only getting that. Okay, let's have a little taste test. And these do look good. They look like, you know when people make chicken strips and they use the cornflakes? It kind of is giving that. Don't know what the sauce is either, but we'll give it a go. Oh, I don't know if I like that. Quite dry. Very dry. Takes a lot to chew. Nothing a cold Pepsi Max with ice can't fix. Let's try the Caesar salad. Not bad. Is this going to be a death row meal? No, obviously not, but it's going to fill a hole. It is a lot later than I originally planned. It's 10:30 and I'm still not done, but I'm going to have a little bit of a break, you know. I've been doing my revision in my pucker pad. It's been time since I've seen this. I basically forgot to bring any stationery with me, and I forgot that I needed it for tomorrow for school. So I had to go to WH Smith to get my stationery, and look at the pen I got. It's a shark. And it rubs out. You see that? And then you rub it out. The only issue is though, is it's blue ink, and I hate blue ink. But I didn't know that when I purchased the shark pen. I just saw his little face and thought, you're so cute, when I got him, because he had a little fin. Now I realise he's blue. Video was edited. I've got about half my revision done. I am going to wake up in the morning though, I think, and do some extra revision in the morning. As much as I'd like a little lie-in, what's an extra hour if it means I can get some extra work done in the morning and then feel a little bit less stressed? So I think now is the time. So we're going to put on a little face mask and have a nice little time. So I got the Garnier Moisture Bomb Sheet Mask Night. Super hydrating for tired and sensitive skin. My skin is sensitive, and oh my god, is it tired. So I think this is gonna be perfect for me. It's got hyaluronic acid, deep seawater, and corn flour. I'm just gonna whack it on. It just feels so minging. Like, I just don't like the texture when you first put it on. It's so cold. It's quite cold in this room as well. I need to stand up and have a little look at how to sort the heating out. I can't be bothered. I'm so lazy. Oh god, she's cold. She's cold. Maybe it's good though. Why is it blending into my skin? May as well use the leftover serum on my body, as my mother taught me. My mum always says that your neck is the first thing that shows age. So I'm now petrified and moisturise my neck like 3 times a day. So I think while we're here and I'm having a little pamper and it's just you and me and I've literally got nothing to do other than revise, which I'm putting off, I think I'm going to make some New Year's resolutions in my notepad. I am actually someone who doesn't really... I've never done New Year's resolutions in my life. I just don't really... They don't call my name. I don't really know why I've never done them before, because I feel like it's something that I would do. Like, it feels quite me. But I also don't like being upset if I don't achieve things. So I think I'm going to do more things about me rather than my life, if that makes sense. So I'm just going to make a few little New Year's resolutions, and I'm going to write them on my new pen in my new notebook. Oh god, this pen is so ugly. I was listening to Emma Chamberlain's podcast, and she was talking about her New Year's resolutions, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to do them this year too, because she said that she didn't achieve them straight away, and then after like 2 years she did. She feels like she subconsciously planted a seed, writing them down, and then just never really thought about them again. Then suddenly she's kind of tick them all off. And I thought maybe, like, what's the worst that can happen? Like, it's going to take me, what, 5 minutes to write these down? And then if they happen in a few years, then great. New Year's resolutions. Okay, number 1, we're starting tame. I'm going to say read more. So I feel like I've got quite a toxic relationship with reading, which I know, like, that sounds so silly, but I'm really all or nothing. I'm either reading every second of the day, I can't think about anything other than books, I put off my editing, I'm reading in between shifts, I can't do anything until I finish the book, or I don't read for months. I've not read a book in months and months and months. I'm not doing good on the reading half, but I think it's because when I do start reading, it takes over my life. I need to just read casually and not be so addicted to the books that I read. When I read, I finish a book probably within, what, 2 days? 2 or 3 days, because I'm reading it so much. I want to make myself read 1 book a month and make it last. I think that'd be really good for me. So I'm gonna say read more, but also less. It's kind of read more than I am right now, but less than when I go crazy to you. So read more / less. Does that make sense? I want to get out the house once a week for something other than work, the gym, or going for a food shop. Living alone, I've really got into the habit of, unless I'm working or going to the food shop, I just don't do anything. I got into a really good habit when I lived in Manchester, where I would go to the cinema on my own, or I'd go for just like a nice long casual fun walk. I don't do that in my new flat, and I need to make myself just like get out of my comfort zone and just do it and start enjoying my own company again, because I've really fell off the own company bandwagon. I want to save 30%, 30, 35. You know, we'll start with 30 of my pays. For anyone who doesn't know, when you work self-employed, you have to pay your tax yourself at the end of the year. And because I was in such a financial rut, I ended up just not saving any tax. And then when it came to the end of the tax year, I was absolutely fudged because I had to basically start paying it in installments because I didn't have enough money. And it just was a nightmare. And I really need to start saving the 20% for my tax with every pay, but I also want to save 10% for a safety pot, and then the rest can go on rent and spend. I want to take this off. It's been 10 minutes. Does my skin look amazing yet? And I'm just gonna rub this in. Okay, number 4. I think I'm only gonna do 5. I don't think I want to do loads. Number 4, I want to be, I don't know how to word it, I want to be more open with my feelings. For instance, I'm such a doormat. You know what, I'm not. I'm getting better. I think I've actually turned a big corner this year in not being a huge major doormat. I've always been one, and I think this year I've started getting out of it, and now that I've started getting out of it, like, I really just want to not be there anymore. So I need to make a conscious effort to do it. But if someone upsets me, or I don't know, just like that kind of thing, like if a friend's being a bit dodgy or whatever, I just don't say anything. And I'm not saying that I want to start like arguments, but I want to start feeling like I can be open rather than just shutting away. But the same with my friends. I feel like I'm quite a closed book. It's actually so funny. Like, I went out with my friend the other day. I mentioned something that like happened before. She was like, why did you never tell me that? And I was like, I don't know, I just don't tell people things. And it's not even consciously. I don't really bring up my business, I guess. When I see people, I like having a nice time and, I don't know, talking about them and like little things, like my work and stuff, but not like about things, do you know what I mean? But I feel like I need to start giving people back what they give me. So when my friend's really open with me, I should then be open with them. Does that make any sense? I don't know. This is probably the biggest one that I really just want to work on this year. It's kind of like a 2-parter. Part 1 is going to be to stop talking bad about myself, and part 2 is going to be to stop comparing myself to other girls. Where do I even start? I feel like I've got yous kind of, I guess not to thank, but yous have kind of held me accountable. Basically, I would say I'm quite a positive person. What's that bad for me to say? Like, I think I'm quite positive. I don't really think I'm a negative person. I think when something negative does come along, I do get over it quite fast. I don't know. I think I'm quite a positive, lightish person. And I've never realised that I am really negative when it comes to myself until I filmed a YouTube video and I posted it, didn't think anything of it, and I got an influx of comments and messages off like, you gorgeous humans, saying, why are you talking so horribly about yourself? Like, stop saying this, stop saying this. And I was like, what? Did I? And I didn't even notice, and that's the thing, like, I had no recollection of me even saying anything about myself. And then I went back and watched the video just because I was a bit confused. I watched the video and there was about 12 times in a I don't know, 20-minute video where I said negative things about myself, and I was like, oh, and that's just not nice to hear. I need to start being nice about myself like I am to everyone else, and giving myself the same love and respect that I give others. I don't think I'm actually like that in person. If I'm with a friend, I'm not like, oh freaking hell, I look rough, or like, God, I look ugly. Do you know what I mean? I'm not that kind of person. But I think the reason I do it on here is because I don't want you to be thinking it than me not say it, so I'd rather just say it straight away, so then you could be like, oh yeah, at least she knows. And I think it's definitely a thing that I struggle with social media, because I do feel like social media is so visual, and when you don't feel massively like a very visual person, I'm not saying I'm not, but I'm not, you know, like, yeah, not talking negative about myself. I don't know, I get in my head about it a lot. Second part of that is to stop comparing myself to other girls. This is something, honestly, when I say this literally consumes me. I actually want to know whether it's a thing that I guess all of us girls do, or whether it's just a me thing and I really need to just fix it. I'm normally quite good at not doom scrolling or going on my phone, but when I do, it's 99% of the time is because I found someone really pretty on social media and I'm just stalking them, and I just start comparing myself and then picking myself apart compared to this person, and then I end up looking for ages, and then it's just my brain goes crazy and I'm just really down about it. I really need to stop, because it's not a good trait at all, and it's something I really don't like about myself that I do actively need to think about changing. Like, for instance, I went to a party the other day. It was like an engagement party, and I felt quite nice about myself before I went. Like, I had on like a nice little dress, still got the cork, had a little corner lash on, like I felt nice. And then I got to the event and there was a girl there, and I saw her and I instantly just felt crap, and I just started really analysing myself in comparison to her, which is so silly because she's nothing like me. She's about 5 inches taller than me, she's a model, but I just couldn't stop just, like, I don't know, looking at her and thinking, oh my god, like, you're amazing. But not just thinking you're amazing, end of conversation, then thinking, oh god, I wish I had her lips, wish I had her blah blah. Shook it off. I was speaking to her, she was so lovely, and then she followed me on Instagram, and then for like the next 2 days through our Instagram, I end up thinking, oh, she's got like short hair, like should I cut my hair short because it looked so good on her? Like maybe that would make me prettier if I had short hair, because she's got short hair, so obviously if she's really pretty, if I cut my hair short, maybe I'd be, you know what I mean? And it's so draining, and I got so upset about it the other day, comparing myself to this gorgeous little angel, and it's something I'm really wanting to work on. It's not an attractive trait. I feel like everyone always says that confidence is sexy on women, and when I'm walking in somewhere not feeling confident about myself and I'm all like, meep, people aren't going to find me attractive. I actually really like myself. I think I'm a really good person. I think I'm quite I think I'm quite funny. I find myself funny anyways. I'm really proud of myself this year. Like, I feel like, you know, like I'm grafting my little ass off. Like, I've got some really good things that I'm proud of, so why do I let my physical self affect this that I love so much? I do think it's a social media thing. Me sitting looking at my face in all angles at all times of the day, and I edit my videos for like 6, 7, 8 hours. No human is meant to look at themselves that closely for that long. I'm gonna get that confidence, and I'm gonna be a sexy little hottie. In the next part I go into, I'm gonna strut in. I feel quite positive getting that off my chest. I don't know if I'm gonna put that in the video actually. That got a bit deep. I'm not very, as I said, but I'm also trying to be more open with my feelings, so I'm going to love yous and leave yous, and I'll see yous bright and early for my exam. It's fine, it's gonna be so good. Good morning. I've been up for an hour and a half revising, because I'm so good, and I didn't do what I should have last night, so I had to get up this morning basically. I'm quite tired, but it's time to get ready because I want to leave here I want to get to the exam early, because oh my god, so the issue is everyone who is at this exam has basically spent the last 3 full weekends together. So they've spent Saturday and Sunday 9 till 5 for the last 3 weeks together, and then this is their exam day. I'm the only one who's gonna have not met the people. Oh, which is so scary. It's the worst bit. It's like someone should come in and do my exam. Everyone's gonna be watching me thinking like, who is this girl? And I'm like, oh my god. Basically, I was doing the online course, so I was supposed to do my exam online. But then I moved and stuff, and I was like, I don't think I've got enough people to do a class for my exam online, you know what I mean? Like obviously you have to video it and you have to get like 6 people to take part. So I had to pay to come to the in-person exam, and the examiners have never met me before, and basically the examiners are the people who've taught the syllabus for the last 3 weekends. The syllabus is the same, so it will be fine, but I know when I did my reformer exam, my teacher who then marked me, there was a lot of things that she liked, that she told us she liked, and then we all did it in the exam. So I just hope there's nothing that I'm gonna miss. It'll be fine, but I want to basically get there a little bit early so I can chat to the woman and hopefully make her like me in like the 20 minutes I've got before the exam starts, and then just ask if she's got any, I guess, tips. Let me show you what I've got for my breakfast. I'm so excited. I've got a Quaker pot. These are my most favourite things ever. As you know, I have it literally every single morning, but today, treat myself to the caramelised biscuit flavour. So I'm gonna have that. I've already had a coffee, I'm gonna have another coffee, and I need to get ready and check out before I go to my exam, because even though I've got this room till 11, I'm gonna be in my exam till 5, so there's not really any point in keeping the room. I'm not gonna put a lot of makeup on because I wanna give my skin a little bit of breathing room. But I'm gonna have to put some on because I go bright red when I'm nervous. So I'm gonna have to probably put, I'm gonna put no mascara on, but I'm probably gonna have to put stuff here for in case I go bright red, because it does happen. I'm really bad with it. I go so red, I don't know why. Let's get ready.